Hi, this is Sarah from Align with Sarah. This month, our piece of wellness that we're focusing on is growth. And today's video, this week's video, the thought that I have is about those efforts that we make and how they're so similar to a branch on our tree of life. I talk about this a little bit in the blog post this month, so you can check that out on the website. I'll put a link in the description so that you can check that out. I love doing my blog posts. I love writing. If anyone has looked at my website, oh, there's way too much writing and talking on there. But anyway, it is what it is. So growth is very much like this piece of our tree of life, and I can imagine them being branches of our tree of life. And the success of that effort, that growth into that that goal, or how that goal grows, depends so much on how it's connected to the main part of the tree of life, right? The main part of our being. And then also the root system that's connected to that, that supports that part of that tree of life. Also, how balanced it is. Is there way more on this side, which might represent things we do for others versus things we do for ourselves? Um, there might be too much altogether. Our energy might be going all over the place. It might feel just right. It might be the the other thing I was gonna say is that what it's connected to as far as our belief systems, and to me that represents our root systems, like what is down below that is going to support the weight of this branch over here, this effort, this goal that I want to keep, this thing that I want to grow over here or both at the same time. What is that root system like? How healthy is it? How established is it? Um, is there a tap root, that I can rely on, that's going to be almost like a trunk into the ground? Think of a carrot. A carrot has a tap root. And thinking about the trunk, this heavy tap root going into the ground, or these, branching off areas of, trees come in all shapes and all sizes, including what kind of root systems they have. So our tree of life, we get to decide a lot about it, pretty much everything about it, what we're keeping, what we are not keeping, what we want to grow. All of this is up to us, including what is involved in the root system, what is involved in the trunk. And to me, this represents a little bit more than our belief systems. It's kind of like what we take from those roots, what we take from our belief systems, and what we actually do with them. If we think we're a good person and we have these values deep rooting us into the ground, how much of that do we apply into our life, and into the bigger picture of life? How much do we incorporate what is below, what is underneath, what is the fundamentals, how we live that life. And I believe also this ties in, if you believe in a higher power, as I do, I feel like that's included in the trunk of the tree of life for me. And I imagine this as, these with a tree, the branches are reaching to heaven and our roots are sunk into the earth. So what is this thing that connects us, connects our heaven and our earth? And we get to decide. We get to decide what that is. And, wondering about that, I feel like is kind of just wondering about it is an empowering experience, let alone defining those things and then thinking about, I have this goal for exercise. What are the roots that are attached to this effort of exercise? Is it fear of heart attack, fear of gaining weight, fear of rejection from companions? What is this? What is the basis of this goal? What is it connected to? And um, how is this gonna? How can this grow better if this shifts from this fear-based experience, if it is there, to if I experience this in love? So if I, same goal, same person, um, this goal of exercise, I could move better. I can, less stress on my heart, less stress on my lungs, my brain, the blood flow to my brain is going to be better if I get up and move and get up and exercise. And then I can appreciate myself more. I can, celebrate in better clothes, nicer clothes, clothes that fit better, or I can get the ones that I have altered. Finding ways to love yourself as you are in this moment right now, not waiting till later when I'm, this rich or this skinny or this tan or, this whatever. Finding a place to love ourselves right now is this wonderful place to really be connected deeply with that effort, that branch that we're trying to shoot out, or the couple branches we're trying to shoot out, where um, they'll be established in this thinking of love that will flow, that energy will flow through that trunk, through those efforts that you put out into the world, into those efforts. That trunk of the tree will flow into that growth much more easily. And I don't like to say I can always or never or this or that, but I can almost guarantee you, and I will just say I can guarantee you that it is a completely different journey when we evaluate whether we're coming from fear or love. Every emotion boils down to either one or the other, and making sure to shift gears into loving right now. Love and accept yourself just the way you are goes a very, very, very long way. So, lots of talking. Sorry about that. More talking tonight at 7 because I have Let's Talk Tuesday, and that will cover growth as well. And we're going to be talking about growth on the inside and growth on the outside. So, growth inside and out. And that's about it. I will talk to you again real soon. Thanks for being here.